Welcome back to Poetry and Police. Yes, my viewers and my subscribers, big up on yourself. All the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, big up on yourself. Law-abiding citizens in Jamaica, big up on yourself. I always big up all police on duty right now, all police on foot patrol, mobile patrol, whatever it is, big up on yourself. Take care of yourself, protect your lives. Jamaica is a very violent place. Understand? And while I'm saying that, let's go back, get to the matter at hand. A few days ago, 2 days ago, I did a video about a policeman by the Central Police Station by the name of Dwight Campbell, who alleged on the news media, which is viral now on social media, that he's a whistleblower. And as a result of him making a report on a police officer that was being corrupted, he's been pressured or he's been chastised or prosecuted because of his honesty. And he took it to the news media and social media because he felt that he was not getting any redress from his senior officers nor the commissioner of police. I did the video in support of Dwight Campbell because no police deserve to go through this kind of judgment or that kind of thing. Because I believe if a policeman report corruption, that it should be dealt with. And he's a hero. But I believe that Dwight Campbell was a hero in that case. But now, I have carried out a deep dive into the whole situation with Dwight Campbell. And based off my investigation and information obtained my people, I'm back again at Dwight Campbell. And he has some questions to ask. Because I am going to tell the Jamaican people and the rest of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and my viewers and subscribers and the people on social media and the people who listen to the news, who is Dwight Campbell and what has he done. And it's alleged that this man is lying to his teeth, and he's a man who tells a lot of lies, and his stories are not to be believed. Alright, people, so I left that to him because, like I said, investigation carried out and information received. It doesn't have to be facts, but I'm going to tell the people, you my subscribers, the information that I have received. Now, let us start here. Dwight Campbell was stationed at the Huntsby police station. It's alleged that he verbally attacked another police in the CIB using a whole lot of expletives like Christmas tree, disrespecting the police, assaulting the police. The actions were taken against him as a result of that. He was removed from the CIB at Huntsby and placed to work in the guard room. Now, further investigation reveals that after working in the guard room, a policeman by the name of Ingram loaned Dwight Campbell, Constable Dwight Campbell, a sum of money over $70,000. I was made to understand that Dwight Campbell failed to pay Constable Ingram back his money, and Constable Ingram reported Constable Dwight Campbell to the Commissioner of Police, and an investigation started in the case of dishonoring his legal obligations. That means he failed to pay back money that he borrowed. Alright? As a result of that, I heard that the policeman, it's alleged that the policeman Ingram, when trying to get back his money from Dwight Campbell, that Campbell threatened Mr. Ingram and tell him that he was a bad man he come from whatever area and that nobody can chat to him. And as a result of that, an investigation is started in the matter, and Constable Dwight Campbell was transferred to Central Police Station. Dumping ground. That ain't called Central. Let me let the people of Jamaica know that. Anywhere you work and then transfer you to Central motorized patrol and certain place a dumping ground. So Huntsby no want him then dash him down a Central because them say him a troublemaker. And he has no respect for his superiors because he feels as if he's better than his superiors and that he's more educated because he's pursuing studies into law. All right, that is the allegations, people. Now, Dwight Campbell is now stationed at the Central Police Station. All right. Now, the information that I received that down by Central Police Station now, that a report came in from a police station in Clarendon that Constable Dwight Campbell assaulted his wife with his firearm. Hear me, people? It's alleged that he assaulted his wife with his firearm. Domestic violence, legal possession of firearm, because if you assault somebody with your government gun, if you commit an offense with your government gun and you use the government gun illegally, then it's illegal possession of firearm. The report was made to a police station. His wife reported the incident to a police station in Clarendon, and the station heads contacted his officer at the Central Police Station. And as a result of this report that the senior officer at the Central Police Station got from Clarendon, I think the senior officer is Michelle Campbell. Good police, good senior officer. A senior officer who has not even a vein of corruption in her. A good senior officer who respect other officers, Michelle Campbell. And if she's the person in charge, then justice, real justice will be served in every angle you take it. Understand? Because Michelle is that kind of police. Now, as a result of the report of the assault by Dwight Campbell's wife that is alleged, that is the reason why Constable Dwight Campbell was disarmed, as a result of the report made by his wife. Alleged. Right, people? Like I said, it's investigations. This is the information that I am receiving. All right. His firearm was seized as a result of that incident. Now, in the interview with the news media, I recall Dwight Campbell told the news reporter that the policeman which he saw committing the atrocities, who he saw committing corruption, and that he blew the whistle and attacked him and said he was going to bust him up, threatened him and attacked him in the yard. Well, my information reveals that Dwight Campbell was attacked by the policeman indeed, but he was attacked by the policeman because he disrespected the policeman and used expletives to the policeman, and the policeman said, I'm going to bust you up, and attack him for real. It happened for real because he disrespected the man. That is the allegation. I'm not saying that it's true. I'm not saying that he's lying in this case, but that was the allegation, my people. Right. Now this police who claims that he's studying law, this is Dwight Campbell, and have knowledge of the profession, he made a report on the police, and like he said, the matter went to court and he won. I have no information on that, if he won or not. They are saying, my source is saying that all of that Dwight says as it relates to that are lies. Alright? Constable Campbell requested permission to speak to the Commissioner of Police as it relates to certain incident that he's going through. To the incident and the policeman attack him, or other incidents that he found that people were dealing with him unfairly. It is alleged that he sent in an application to resign from the police department, but his application to resign have been tossed out. His resignation has been refused. I am telling you, people, based after my investigation, it is said that Dwight Campbell's resignation have been refused by the organization. No. It's alleged that he sought audience with the Commissioner of Police and that he was supposed to, and that his sub-officer his sub-officer agreed and his application to seek audience with the commissioner was approved. Now, it is said that he was supposed to see the commissioner from last week Monday, but he was supposed to see the commissioner of police. He was scheduled to see the commissioner of police in relation to his complaints. But before he went to the commissioner of police, Dwight Campbell went to TVJ instead. Or was it CVM? He went to the news media instead, while it was already approved for him to see the commissioner as it relates to his problems. So now here you have a policeman who sought audience with the commissioner of police, and the audience was granted for him to see the commissioner on a certain date. But this policeman took it upon himself and went to social media to bring disrepute on the Jamaica Constabulary Force by breaching all the policies of the Jamaica Constabulary Force as it relates to social media. So, right now, people, this man has put a rope around his own neck and is now hanging himself. Because I do not believe that the commissioner still wants to see him at this point in time now that he has gone to social media. So people, this is what is going on with this policeman. That he cannot wait to speak to the commissioner of police. He chooses to go to social media first. Being a senior policeman, he chose to disobey the rules and regulations of the Jamaica Constabulary Force by going to social media, even though the commissioner, it was agreed for him to speak to the commissioner of police. He has just hung himself. No, me can't sorry for a man like that anymore. You know? And I have come to the conclusion that this policeman is a liar for real, because the police officers, my source, the police officers that I have spoken to, and I know licky police, them are good, senior, decent policemen, men and women I spoke to, who has no reason to lie that Dwight Campbell is doing these things. So here we have a policeman that is troubled in every division that he works, because he feels as if he's better than the police officers that he's working with, because he's going to school and studying to become an attorney. Now, it is also said that when he was transferred to the Central Police Station, that he was acting as if he was in charge of the traffic office and not the sergeant, and that the sergeant could never supervise him by giving him any instruction to do anything, that he would fail to comply with supervision and disrespect senior in rank. And that this was the man this is the man that we are dealing with. This is the man that the Huntsville police station could not deal with because of his behavior, because of his violent diatribes on other police officers, and because of his incompetence to follow instructions and follow supervision. And he went to the Central Police Station with the same attitude and the same behavior, the same attitude and same violent behavior. Like I said to you before, it's alleged that he threatened to kill the Constable Ingram, who he owed money to. And now there's an investigation on him for dishonoring his legal obligation, meaning he fails to pay back money that he borrowed from a fellow officer, and in turn threatened the fellow officer when the officer was asking for his money, that the officer had to go to the commissioner of police and make a report, which he was transferred as a result. All of these are allegations, my people. All of these are allegations. All of these are information that I received from credible source, from senior policemen in the organization, who have no reason to belittle Constable Dwight Campbell. Now, do I believe these allegations? Do I believe his story, or do I believe the stories of the fellow police officers that I have spoken to? People, I want you people to listen to me carefully. No police at the Huntsville police station has anything good to say about Dwight Campbell. I used to be stationed at Huntsville, and every police that I spoke to at Huntsville, more than 6 police officers, and nobody has nothing good to say about the man. that the man is a is a narcissist and a liar. That the man does not respect senior rank, and that man even does not respect senior rank, nor does he respect his peers. Because he feels that he's better than people. And that's how he operates, and that he fails to accept supervision. And that he borrows people's money and threatens to kill people for their money. And that he verbally attack and disrespect his co-worker, and he was thrown from the CIB, and ultimately he was thrown to Central, and ultimately Central probably don't have no way to put him right now, so them dash him in some hellhole. He was disarmed. It's alleged that he was disarmed for assaulting his wife with a firearm, and now he comes on social media saying it's a lie. Well, if you're listening to this, Dwight, you need to come forward, and you need to convince the Jamaican people that you're not telling any lies, and the Jamaica Constabulary Force, or the senior members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, or the other members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, that you are not violent as they say you are, and that you are not a liar as they say you are, and that you are not transferred from Huntsby for all the things that they have said about you, and that you are not in trouble at the Central Police Station because of your attitude towards your co-workers, and that you did not assault your wife with a firearm, and that a report was not made to a station in Clarendon, who, as a result, informed your senior officer, who thought it prudent to disarm you, which she has the right to do. Because if there's an allegation like that is against you, Dwight Campbell, then the owners of the superintendent in charge of the station is to disarm you. Because if she does not disarm you, and you go back to Clarendon and you kill your wife, it is on the superintendent of police. So the superintendent has to do their job. So if those allegations are true about you, then what have the organization done to you? According to these allegations, you are a perpetrator of lies and a perpetrator of violence against your co-workers, against your wife, against the Jamaica Constabulary Force. That is what you are if all of these things that you are saying are lies, and if all of these information that I am getting from other police officers are true about you, Dwight. So listen, rude boy. If you know that you're walking around telling lies on the organization, get yourself off social media. Like I said, it has been said that your resignation has been refused. You were supposed to meet with the Commissioner of Police, but instead of meeting with the Commissioner of Police, you went to social media, you went to the news media. You have breached the policies of the Jamaica Constabulary Force as it relates to social media practices. You have breached the rules of the Jamaica Constabulary Force as it relates to borrowing money from people and not paying back. You have breached the rules and regulations of the Jamaica Constabulary Force by threatening your co-workers and by verbally abusing your co-workers, by being violent to your co-workers and violent to your wife, as the allegation states. If all of these things are true about you, then you do not deserve to have a firearm. You do not deserve to be a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. You should be arrested for the abuse against your wife. You should be arrested for the threat, or you should be dealt with according to the threat reported against the other police officer, and you should be fired. And a reason why your resignation was not accepted is because there's an ongoing investigation on you. Ongoing investigation as relates to the assault on your wife, as it is alleged. An ongoing investigation as it relates to borrowing money from Constable Ingram, threatening Constable Ingram, and not paying back Constable Ingram. So he had to report to the Commissioner of Police. If you are guilty of all these things, that you do not deserve to be a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And I am very serious about it. You should get off social media and stop embarrassing yourself and stop embarrass the organization with lies, if the allegations that I know have are true about you. I'll burn you out if you are that.